LAWAL, Femi GBAJEBIAMILA, Adamu, Southern governors are wrong. Hello, my wonderful people. We can see that the Speaker of the House of Representatives and Senate President will rather stand with the Fulanis rather than people securing their area, lives, and property, because the governors of the South had a meeting and said no more open grazing in the whole of the South. We've had enough. Enough people have been killed. If we can only stop the movement of these cattle headers all around the southern region, walking from one place to the other aimlessly, pretending to be looking for grass, going into the forest reserve and areas, then kidnapping people and demanding for ransom, this would be a good start. I mean, the insecurity we are talking about, just stopping the herdsmen from roaming around is a very good step already. You can see that even Femi GBAJEBIAMILA has been indoctrinated or put into that cocoon. But whether they like it or not, when a man has a house, it tells you what is acceptable. I tell you, if you can come in with your slippers on, or you have to drop it at the gates. You don't come into my house with your shoes, or you can come in. I mean, it's a choice. It depends on the owner of the house. You guys are in your own area. You don't come to these states and begin to tell them what to do. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. LAWAL, GBAJEBIAMILA, Adamu, Southern governors are wrong. The federal officials yesterday shielded Southern governors for Tuesday's Asaba declaration. The governors called for the convention of an urgent national dialogue, both steps to restructure the country, total ban on open grazing, and for the President Muhammadu Buhari to address the nation. It was faulted by the Senate President Ahmed Lawal, House Speaker of the House of Representatives Femi GBAJEBIAMILA. This is contrary to the backing, the call on Wednesday from senators from the South and members of the House of Representatives from the South, who lauded the courage of the Southern governors to stand together as one with one voice, one people, and speak with relevance what is important to the region to an immediate stop and step towards regaining their area with regards to insecurity. The most insecurity issues in the country are being fueled and propagated by the herdsmen roaming around who come in, others come in as disguise as well. And if this is to be stopped, if there is no herdsmen roaming around, they will have minimal movement and opportunity to encroach in and carry out their evil activity. However, LAWAL says they must be returned to the south. LAWAL accused the governors of retreating to regionalizing to address a national issue that should be collectively decided upon. GBAJEBIAMILA, in the same vein, said to end the security challenge, all must imbibe the spirit of oneness, togetherness, unity, and love. Telling the herdsmen not to come is not stopping insecurity. Excuse me, can you see that these guys are demons? Just to let you know, these are the demons. Former Nasarawa State Governor Adamu, the Senate representative of Nasarawa West, accused the governors of betraying the trust. Not allowing Fulani herdsmen to come into the south is betraying the trust embedded on them. Excuse me, did you make them governors? But the former Oyo State Governor, Rashid, and Igbo youth and minority party members of the House of Representatives from the north gave their backing to the south, saying they have done well. They should continue, make it a law to be able to prosecute anyone who violates this law. LAWAL GBAJEBIAMILA spoke at the presidential villa in Abuja after the prayer along with President Muhammadu Buhari. Senator Adamu spoke in Kafi, Nasarawa State, also after observing prayers. LAWAL said, I believe that as leaders, especially those of us who are elected, should not be at the forefront of calling for the kind of things these southern governors are doing. Even if you are a governor, you are supposed to be working hard in your state to ensure that this restructuring you are calling for at the federal level, you have done it in your state well. What you may accuse the federal government of, whatever it is, you may also be accused of the same thing in your state. So you are supposed to ensure that we have a complete and total way of ensuring that our system at the federal, state, and even local levels work for the people. We should avoid regionalism. We are all leaders. and we are in this together. The solution to our challenges must come from us, regardless of what level of government we are in, whether at the federal or at the local government level. I believe that Nigeria is going to come out of this challenge and this strange occurrence going on. Lawa added, I also want to take this opportunity to say that we have dismissed the local government system. I think we can attribute the security issues to the absence of the functional local government system. I think the time has come for us to take up the challenge and ensure that the local government system function. This is what we have overlooked, and this is what will help curb the security challenge. We must never neglect the local government system. We must go back to our local government system to ensure that they are autonomous and functional. Bajibamila said, if truth be told, we all have equal share in the blame of what is happening today in Nigeria. Whatever challenge we have, we must all come together to make sure. Whatever challenge we have, we must all come together to make sure that we resolve these issues we are faced with. We have been invited with the spirit of oneness, together, unity, and love. If we must achieve this, we must all come together. There is no, it's me, it's you. There are members of the State Council House that are no better forum at the level at which they take decisions. The fact that we have taken a decision in diverse manners and move does not mean that that is the way to go. They have members in the National Assembly who are representing them. If they have an issue that is so important and it borders around the constitution of the country, we should go there and express our grievances. We would sit, debate, and see how best we can come out with this. They can't be Nigeria if everyone wants to do things the way he or she likes. There is a constitution, there is a framework, and we must support, and we are supposed to work together, especially as governors, to come out not as betrayers who have taken oath of office. Each of them talking there, if they take a look at what's happening in their individual states, they cannot in all honesty and good conscience challenge Buhari. They know what they are doing. Just take that one for me. See what they are doing in their state and what the people who voted them in are expecting. It is Buhari that caused it. Did Buhari withdraw your federation account allocation? Did Buhari collect your internal revenue? It is not just enough of all this nonsense. Everybody has a part to blame. Nobody wants to restructuring should be brought to proposal of the National Assembly as a private member billing, and let's look at it together. Don't stay there and give laws. So my people, now so the matter reach you. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.